Hi guys, Mons here. On this episode of Balling Mons, we're going to be looking at the League of Ireland Game Week 4, prediction, picks, and of course, my risky pick alert. Just before I get started, if you're new on my channel, please make sure you hit on the subscribe button. That's one of the most important things when you're watching any of my videos. Please make sure you hit on the subscribe button. And also, if you have any suggestion, if you want to drop your prediction, please drop your prediction below as well. I appreciate all the support. So, let me just get started here. First thing I want to say is, last week, my risky pick alert came off. Bose went to Derry and beat Derry at home, and my risky pick alert came off. And now my risky pick alert record for the League of Ireland is now 1-1. So let's hope it goes 2-1 this weekend. So like I said, the way I do my predictions and picks is I list the fixtures, I give my picks, and then I go to the rationale behind it. So Drogheda versus Shells. I'm going for Shells in this one. Shelburne in this one. Galway versus Sligo. I'm going for Galway in this one. St. Pat's versus Dundalk. Risky pick alert. My risky pick alert for this week is for Dundalk to beat St. Pat's. Derry versus Waterford. I'm going for Derry City in this one. Bows versus Shamrock Rovers. A big derby. Big Dublin derby again. But I'm going for Rovers in this one. So let me just go through my rationale for my picks. Shelburne. Shelburne need to wake up. They're supposed to be one of the contenders for this season, and they've started up with 2 draws to start the campaign, and they're going to lose ground to contenders if they don't wake up. And I believe this weekend they're going to get the first win of the season against Drogheda. Galway versus Sligo, 2 underwhelming teams. Galway got a impressive 1-1 draw against Shells last week. And I think I'm backing them to win this weekend. They're home against a poor Sligo Rovers team, so I'm backing Galway to win this weekend. Risky pick alert. My risky pick alert for this week is for Dundalk to beat St. Pat's. Dundalk have started the season pretty decent. For a newly promoted team, they've had 3 draws, and they've had 2 really impressive ones. They had one on Monday night against Rovers. Very, very impressive, because I feel Rovers are head and shoulders above everyone else, and Dundalk seem to get a draw in Dublin as well. Don't forget that. And also they got a draw away at Derry as well. For me, St. Pat's, they had a underwhelming loss against Shamrock Rovers, like I said, but I feel Shamrock Rovers is the best team in the league by far. But Pats lost them last weekend, and then they drew against Bows. But I'm rocking with Dundalk this weekend, and I feel Dundalk will cause an upset against Bows, against St. Pat's this weekend. So Derry versus Waterford. I hate picking against my team. Waterford are my team. I hate picking against them, but I'm unbiased. And I'm going for Derry City to win this one this weekend. Derry are in a similar predicament to Shelburne. They've had a poor start to the campaign. They won the first game at home. I think they lost one last weekend against Bows, and they drew one the weekend before that. And now I think they're in a similar predicament to Shelburne, and I think they need to wake up. They're supposed to be title contenders as well. They need to wake up. And against Waterford hasn't been great. I know Paragama missed a penalty last game. They should have won that one, in my opinion. But from the reports I got from the game, they seem like Waterford were underwhelming as well. So for this game, I'm rocking with. Unfortunately, I have to rock with Derry City to win this one, especially away in Derry as well. Last game is Bows versus Shamrock Rovers. Shamrock Rovers are my favourites to win the league. Shamrock Rovers are head and shoulders above everyone else, in my opinion. When you look at the squad, absolutely fantastic. And they have the young chap from UCD, Brennan, as well. He was brilliant against, I think, the last game they played, they won 2-0. He was absolutely fantastic. I think he got a goal and an assist. He was absolutely fantastic. I saw some clips of him dribbling. He seems like a very, very exciting young player as well. They got him from UCD. I like seeing players like that. Those are my favourite type of player. Young, exciting players that go at defenders. Every single time you dribble past them. If it doesn't work, get the ball, go again. Keep trying, take risk. And I think Brennan is that type of player, and I like watching those type of players play. And when you look at the Shamrock Rovers squad, my goodness, this is why I call them Stephen Bradley's super team. And I believe this weekend, I think we're gonna beat Bows. It's a huge derby in Dublin. You know what you're gonna get in those huge derbies in Dublin? It's gonna be feisty. It's gonna be very feisty. Those two teams don't like each other at all. They're huge rivals. It's gonna be feisty, but I'm rocking with Shamrock Rovers in this one, in my opinion. I think Shamrock Rovers are gonna win. However, Shamrock Rovers did show a little bit of jink in the armor when they could have put away 10-man Dundalk on Monday night. But like I said, Dundalk have been fantastic. But this game, I'm going for Shamrock Rovers to beat Bows and the big huge Dublin derby. Thank you very much for making that in my video. If you have any question, if you have any suggestion, any prediction, please make sure you drop it in the comment section below. Thank you very much. Have a lovely weekend. And I'm going to come back here next weekend. I'm going to drop the other review video. And also, let's hope my risky pick alert comes off this weekend. Still in your hands, Dundalk. Thank you very much. Peace out.